good? It's T Money, T Mac and T Money, T Money Moody, T from town, whatever you want to call me. And I'm rocking Respect the Vibe. I'm from Dade County originally, like through and through. Like my mama went to Charles Drew, my mama graduated from Jackson. My daddy went to New Orleans. My mama and daddy met at Drew. Well, they ain't meet at Drew, but they both went to Drew at the same time. Like my people originally out the city. You feel me? Poking Bean Projects. I ain't gonna say the earliest address I remember is the 40s, but the most prominent times I remember is out the 40s. But the earliest living I can remember, like Westview Terrace, like all us going to Westview Elementary, walking to Westview Elementary from out of Westview Terrace. Like it's King Terrace. Like I said again, it's King Terrace now, right next door to Rolex, which is Climax now. When they had the two pink ladies with the sunset up there, that Rolex. T, like that Rolex type of nigga, like the two ladies with the sunset Rolex strip club, you heard me? My people, city people, if you want to be real. Like my old girl is Bina. Hey, this was my cousin tell me, Willie Boy, shout out to him, free him out the feds. Willie Boy, Willie Loso. We Beaners, like my people come out the beans. Like my mama is a Beaner, like her mama is a Beaner. Like my uncle them, Chip, who Blue Dot and all that. Uncle Chip out the beans, Uncle Red out the beans, Shakita Sharada out the beans. You heard me. I could go on and on and listen. Like my people really out the beans. Like you know, the second address I remember out of that is in the 40s, 1840 Northwest 44th Street. That was our residence. There's so many memories. That's the only other place in a long time that we ever called home for a long time. Like. You feel me? Even before when my people were living, like my granddaddy, my old boy been on the dock for 40 years. Like that's another thing too. But my old boy been on the dock 40 years, and his daddy used to have a crib out in North Miami, like a big crib, like with the fucking lion pillars and a garage that's a bitch house right now with the dog in the back, all that shit. Like when I went to Biscayne Gardens Elementary. This all elementary school. This basically still in the 90s too. Long story short, nigga a Dade County baby. That's what it really is, bro. You heard me? Nigga a town. I represent that town to the fullest right now. You heard me? Because a nigga got a lot of history with that too. Like a nigga came here. I never came here on no this my homeboy stay here or bro I fuck with bruh and he stay here and I want to chill with him and I fell in love with Overtown. No. Hey Float. We here. Yo, hey, check it out. You doing? I'm doing a goddamn interview right now about the music shit, bro. You know? Yeah, T-Mac and T-Money, you know. What's up? Yeah, we here. Tell them what we doing.
Gotta keep fucking with it.
Where we at?
Music and OT.
So where we at?
Nothing but G.
We Overtown.
They better know what it is.
Where it go down, and you niggas need to stay from around. You heard me? Oh, my mama heard me.
Real now.
Yeah, so this what we doing though, bro. You heard me?
Yeah, so folks.
Love, bro.
All day, bro.
I appreciate you.
Love, we out here.
Be safe, baby.
Yo.
Yep. What's up? You a hater, bro. You been a hater since I knowed you. You been a hater since I knowed you, dog. Yeah, you been a hater since I knowed you, dog. Yeah, we got people at work too. You been a hater since I knowed you, dog. I told you I'm doing a video, my interview, dog. Oh, Teresa, you got to get in the video. Come here, Gemini. That's my Gemini. It ain't one of them Instagram videos. This a real live interview video.
Yeah, Pa, it's a real nigga boogie.
Let a real nigga boogie. Let a real nigga boogie. You want a shot?
Yeah.
Where your cup, nigga? Boy, that's your problem. That's your only problem, dog.
Look it up.
Nah, you need more.
That part in that order.
That part, that order. I love you, too, man.
Count up.
Full lie. You heard me? Don't knock my drink over, nigga. What you got going on? Get hot dog.
my boy. Time to forever. We time to forever, not for life. Forever.
Long as you mother remember it.
Long as you been
Time
here,
to forever,
know.
man.
Yes, sir. You a time to forever. It's still fours. It's forever. What's wrong?
Yeah, my Cusion.
You a hater. Get that. Yeah, you a hater. Hold on, how can I pass James Patterson? This James Patterson. Hey, look. This one of the smartest niggas over top. Tell them about your literature. Yeah, literature advances.
I started in high school, ended up at the university. I have multiple degrees. I speak multiple languages. I am a bibliophile, one who.
What university you went to?
I started at Bethune. I ended at
That Bethune-Cookman, if y'all don't know. Go ahead.
Maroon and Gold. Inevitably, I ended at the University of London and Great Britain.
Bingo. You heard me. What kind of authors you like to listen? What kind of authors you like to read?
My favorite is Robert.
Robert
Number
who?
2,
Robert who?
Ludlum.
Robert who?
Ludlum.
What's your second one?
It's John Grisham.
John Grisham. What about James Patterson that you told me about?
Number 3 is Patterson.
You taught me about James Patterson. Yes, sir.
They
go my
the
boy.
foundation.
All right, my boy?
Yeah.
Chilling, man. Love, bro. You all right?
Yeah.
I'm doing an interview. You see me? Look,
Hey.
I'm doing an interview.
I got a freestyle.
Wait. All right, I'm gonna let you expose your truth.
I go, and yeah, I be the boy, and my dog gon' stay on glow, and my wrist is gonna be killer. I'm gonna serve him like the dealer. What been happening with my nigga? Hope he good and he been chillin'. Like my girl in Murray feeling. Hello, good morning, I'm in the bed and shit been going way too good to let that nigga in my way. Tell that shit, I cut your face. In your place, off what you'll say. I'm a gangsta, I say thuggin', trigger finger, stay on bustin'. That shit ain't no for discussion. Good look other than disgusting.
Tell him, fat
Start to get a tap for me to stop. Roll my and I show my front. Dry your hoe real late. I know that make him mad as fuck.
Yeah.
I was him, I
What it
started
do?
tripping and you get my money a tana.
Forever. This is car wash extraordinaire.
I bless that shit.
Why you ain't washed
Yo,
my
the shit
car yet? Neither one of my cars.
Okay, I'm gonna get your car.
Both of them.
Both of them. I'm gonna go get over to the.
You always
park.
talk. Nah, I ain't even on camera no more. I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey,
Nah, you off the camera. Cause you already played me, bro. Like, how long it's been? You gonna wash my car right now?
Yes, sir.
You say right now, right?
Right now.
Both of them,
Both
right?
of them.
Please wash both of them.
Ain't gonna get more than
We gonna come back and double back and see if you did it.
You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm gonna get the water. I'm gonna do it.
Float know what time it is. Original Towner right there, Float. Original Towner, Float. He got something up on me that I never did. Never been an original Towner. That nigga Float is an original Towner.
I'm a living legend. I had a stroke at 16 years old. I've been through a lot over town because I'm born and raised and I lost a lot that I love and care about and I won't see them no more. But this is Overtown where anything can happen at any moment. Things done changed throughout the years, but family is all we care about. And family is all we love and want to see prosper. Town is forever. Let's stick together. Let's communicate. Let's understand. We already realize. We accept it. It's not right. But I take the good with the bad because I'm a survivor at 34 years old and I had it at 16 years old. I love and I care about so much. So until my time is up, the people that I love and care about on these streets, I want to see go to the top by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Float.
Boy, I'm a Dade County baby, like, literally. And I even stayed in Broward at times. I can tell you about my Miramar time. I went to Miramar High School, bro. I went to elementary school at times in Miramar. I went to fucking middle school at Miramar. Like, literally. You feel me? But through and through, like I say, a nigga never... That got me to be able to see both sides of the coin. You heard me? A nigga look at all of that. When I was in Miramar, it opened my eyes. Then I moved to Miramar in 2002 and seeing the sun shine different and being like, what the fuck? Like, seeing different and having to chill on the shit that we used to do then, and my mama giving us the speech like, hey, y'all chill out. Don't be on all that shit because we round these type of people and we don't need them knocking on our door. I lie right now about to say them bitches want knocking on our door every other day about something. Oh boy, them people stealing our Game Boy game. Them people stealing our this. Them people, and not cause we were bums or nothing like that, but cause we wasn't used to that. Like going to homeboys' cribs and they got this and they got that. Remember, we not project baby cause we never lived in a project. We hood babies. A lot of motherfuckers don't know the, and I'm gonna be the first nigga on my mama to actually say this, bruh. Because a lot of bitches don't know the difference between the projects and the hood. The projects is a housing community, a government funded section. Like your people's getting Section 8. Your people's might be getting housing, whatever the fuck they call it. That's why y'all there. And it might be some people that's living in that same building that ain't on that, but that's cheap rent and they been in their grandfathered in. But the hood is just low income, bro. We ain't, and this shit cheap. And we here. It might be called the street from the projects. But the projects is not the hood and not the ghetto. I come from the ghetto. I come from the hood. But I ain't never lived in no project. Cause my mama ain't never been on Section 8 and never on none of that. And not to look down on none of that. But if I'm honest, my mama never been on none of that. And my mama damn near, she had family members and shit on that. And that's how I know about it. And we was in the Beans going to be in them people shit. And the Beans is a government fund. That's a project. That's the project. And I can name them for days, but I know about that because that's where my mama come from. And she always wanted to do better. She always wanted to better her kids. You feel me? That's why in 2002, she picked up, and I feel like it was her decision. I don't feel like it was my dad. If it was left to my daddy, he the one that made that shit happen to us moving in the 40s. Remember I told you we was staying at Westview. My daddy had a homeboy, Mr. Pete, R.I.P. Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete was a long money nigga, like a convertible Burt type nigga on my mama. Like, a nigga know about Cuban links and all that shit from the 90s on my mama. Cause them niggas was really, and I'm not gonna say they were getting off the dope. These is longshoremen, these is rotary niggas, these is union niggas, bro. But they getting to the bag, like, on some other shit. And I'm not, you know, they get into the bag, but this is why I learned about niggas getting money, bro. These niggas that were looking like the Isley brothers in the 90s, bro. Mr. Pete looked like Ronald Isley, bro, on my mama. My mama could pull out her wedding pictures, and Mr. Pete came up, and Mr. Pete looked like Ronald Isley, bro. A player, a boss. This is my daddy, homeboy. You hear me? My daddy retired off the docks, just like he work on the docks. My daddy gonna retire off the docks. You heard me? When he done and it's all said and done, my daddy gonna retire off the dock. Port of Miami, what Rick Ross made the album about. My daddy been on Port of Miami docks before I was born. On Port of Miami docks, the docks, longshoremen, ILA. If you know it, you know it. International Longshoremen's Association. That's my daddy coming home with the boots, the overalls. His daddy coming home with the boots, the overalls. If I would have played my cards right, that would have my career would have been. And so many people ask me so many times, like, damn, boy, your daddy a longshoreman, bitch. Why you ain't no longshoreman? Why you ain't on the docks? Why you ain't this? If I tell the real story about my, and this is, to me, it's two sides of that story of why I ain't on the docks. But if I tell you what my daddy told me out his mouth, he said, and this is the first time I ever said this, but my daddy said, "There's niggas out there getting to it, bro. You heard me? And like, if you ain't smart, you'll fall into they thing, bro. You heard me? And you'll do what they doing, and you'll try to do it. And I know you like money. You'll fall into that shit, and that ain't where it's at." He say, a lot of times it'll be niggas that's already fucked up, and they'll come holler at you and try to get you fucked up. Based on what's going on out there. Remember, like I said, this is the port of Miami. The port of Miami. You got shit coming from Cuba, Jamaica, Bahamas. You call it, bro. You got it coming from over there. Haiti, Dominican Republic. You got it. You got niggas that's really living like that. Niggas think
That's the crazy part about it. Like, people think like this shit just like rap, or this shit like movies, or this shit like, these is all coming from shit that's really going on. So if you ain't hip to it, you will fall into it. You feel me? That's the same thing like the streets. If you're not hip to it, you will fall into it. And my little brother worked on the docks. You know, I got a little brother, Jack. Shout out my boy Jack, Degenerate Jack. That's my love and heart. But he worked on the docks before. And my daddy told me straight up, like, bro, he don't see that for me. Not that he don't see a longshoreman for me, but he don't want me to get fucked up on that type of time. Cause I guess that's what it is. But yeah, but I had a hell of a, I'm a 90s baby, boy. Like 90s Miami, like 90s Miami, 90s Beans Miami, 90s City Miami. In the 90s, I ain't know nothing about Lil Haiti. If I'm not mistaken, I ain't know shit about Lil Haiti in the 90s. I ain't know shit about a lot of places in, bitch, I ain't know nothing about Broward County in the 90s. Like, I only know about 44th Street to 43rd, 46th. We used to go to church on 43rd. My uncle used to have a trap on 43rd. I told you, my uncle was Blue Dot. They had a trap on 43rd. We stayed on 44th. Trick Daddy, apparently, mom and them stayed on 46th. The Hadley was on 54. We used to go over there. We used to ride the bike. Only time we went over there, though, is when my cousin them from out the Beans came to our house. And they said, let's go to the Hadley. We ain't know nothing about the Hadley. But we Hadley babies back when the niggas used to tell you, everybody out the pool. Everybody out the pool. And bitch got to sing, roll, roll, roll your boat gently down. And to get back in the pool. Like, I'm that 90s Hadley. We out here, man. This is a nigga hood, bro. You feel me? This is not no. We just pulled up over here to shoot over here. Watch out, Flo. Watch out, watch out. This is a nigga hood. This where a nigga stomping ground at. Get my boy Chateau fresh out. My boy Wilbur fresh out. Out of the retirement home. Out of the
This is
resort.
my main man.
This is my boy
What
Wilbur.
you gotta
just
check why
got
you
out.
kill. Because this thing gonna go sparrow.
Yo, what is it gonna do?
Sparrow.
Spiral.
Not sparrow.
Not spiral, not viral, but
Because
spiral.
The definition of Overtown.
What it is?
You know what it is? Overtown is the only place go to Chicago, Mississippi, Tallahassee.
How?
Overtown, the only place in the world you come with $5 and make
how much?
$50 and feed your kids.
And come with 50 and make
Take
how much?
it 50.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if they want some milk, make it 100. Who gives
telling
a
you,
fuck?
fuck you,
That's the
man,
way we
man.
ball,
Tell 'em,
baby.
Wilbur.
And our main
Tell 'em,
man right
Wilbur.
here. What it is? I remember the time in the days. Guess what? We just didn't play. We did it for real.
Don't tell them too much.
I don't because
don't tell them too
we
much.
can learn, baby.
No.
We
Don't
had
tell
some
them too
fun.
much. Don't
And
tell
we
them
still
too
having
much.
fun.
Don't
You
tell
know
them
what
too
make us good? Because somebody said black ain't beautiful.
Is it how much it is?
What you say?
Yeah.
You can't put no price.
That nigga fresh out. Look how good he look.
You see the beard?
Show
The
me
beard
the-
come from.
Can I take the top off?
If you do that, the
telling
women gonna scream. All right, baby, here it is. We have fun.
Leon in the
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Emma and Leon in the cut.
Leon,
I'm
fun.
telling
Come on,
you.
we out here. We out here. I'm sorry, little mama. We don't want to be in your way. I apologize. I apologize. Who over here?
Born and raised in the county of Dade.
Uncle Grandpa Julius.
Yeah, man. Oh, I love
We
man.
on, always. We on the camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
Always.
all right.
Uncle Grandpa Julius. For how long?
Yeah, man, for over 30 years.
You gotta know.
25 years.
You gotta know. You gotta know.
Since you're a little boy,
R.I.P.
man.
Auntie Grandma Linda.
Since you're a little boy.
R.I.P. Auntie Grandma Linda. You heard me?
Yeah,
Auntie Grandma Linda.
They grew up right wrong here with me, man.
You heard me? Uncle Grandpa Julius.
Yes.
You better know. One time, big homie.
One time, man.
You know it. This is Milani. This is my baby Milani. Say hi. She's fresh out of school and she got her chips. And this is 4K Trey daughter. And this is Joe niece. And this is Loso niece. Who else you is? Love you, Milani. You heard me? Leave it on.
Hey, what's up, man? Yes, I got five.
Nigga, put Milani on it. We on the video, baby.
Yeah, I see it, man.
We on the video. Milani got all
They had me
over.
on- they had me on the
We
video
on
last
deck.
time.
We on deck.
You hear me?
We on deck.
I
We
see
here.
it. We in Overtown right now.
Trying to let them know what we got going on.
We in Overtown.
Nigga just told me it's not for life no more. He said it's forever, because if you die, it ain't no more.
Ain't no more.
He said, nah, it's still, nigga, after you die. He said it's forever. I said, damn, bitch. You right. When you right, you right.
Damn right.
I say you right, you right. It's still four, because it's forever.
Forever.
Forever. I say, damn, bitch, you got one. Love you, bro. You heard me? Cool cat. You better get on this camera, sucker. You better get on this camera, sucker. Come on, cool cat. Yeah, man, get the good side, man. Get the good side.
My good side.
In the dumb way. Come get your ass on the camera, sucker. Get $1, huh? But get your bill. And look, poor boy gonna come right around the corner and be on thing. Yeah, get poor boy ass, yeah. Look at fight grabber. Boy, he's the ugly bitch. That's how for grabber I get.
Fire grabber, he said.
That's what I'm about?
Yes.
I said grab the lead. Stop playing with me,
He said
bitch.
fire grabber, baby.
I ain't never say fire grabber. I say give me a pack grab it. That's why I got $3 in my hand, because the grab lead cost $3. Sucker ass bitch. Take all my shit. We out of here, float. But he tried us, bro. We out of here, man. Get a camera. We out of here, man. What's up, Magic Man? Y'all want pressure? Hey, do a magic trick on the camera. You want to show a magic trick? No, there ain't no music video. This is on like a documentary type shit. Like more of like an interview type shit. This nigga here got the magic tricks to give a bitch a fix. Nah, G Code, like, I really want you to get this shit on film. For if your purposes or not, but this nigga is a
Let me see.
The good tricks now.
Tell me when you're ready.
Alright, I'm going back to jail. My first memory of music, I'll tell you what it is, bro, and you'll be like, what the fuck? Like I told you, we stayed on 44th Street, 1840. When we stayed over there, my mama had a black Camry. It's an LE Camry, 1996. And this all tie into the music story, I swear to God. Listen, my mama had the V6 XLE 1996 Camry. Look that up. That's the one that had the alloy rims. That's the one that had the spoiler. That's the one that had the fucking radio already in. That's the one that had the leather seats. That's the one that had the everything. My mama got that bitch when it came out. Let me tell you what my mama played. My mama bumped. My mama having Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life, Volume 2. That CD. I'm gonna tell you, if I tell you what song we listen to on that, our favorite songs on that, Money Cash Hoes was our favorite song on that. Mama play that bitch loud as fuck. Money, cash, hoes, money, cash, hoes. What? Money, cash, hoes. In that car. Jigga what? Nigga who? Nigga what? That's when Rush Hour first came out. This is like 98. 97, 98. My mama and my daddy had 5 kids. Like, it's 5 of us. You feel me? So, but like I say, we had a PlayStation 1. And with that PlayStation 1, I thought my daddy came home with a Best Buy bag. I thought he came home with some PlayStation games, but he ain't give them to us. He put them in the room. And when I went in that motherfucking bag, you know what CD was in that bag? But remember, the PlayStation fucking shit looked like the CD shit back then. If any nigga remember, PlayStation fucking cases and shit looked just like a CD case. They both came in the same shit because back then the PlayStation was a CD just like it is now, but it was in the case that looked just like a CDs in the 90s. So a nigga on my mama, me and my little brother Jack, bro, we in that bitch like, damn, well, we got 3 new games, boy. Daddy done bought us some new games, boy. Cause I'm a family that grew up playing the PlayStation in the living room with my whole family on my mama. We played Tekken in the house. I came from Madden 98. The first Madden I ever got was 1998 on the PlayStation 1. And my whole family we ain't play Madden together, but we'll play that PlayStation that I had Madden 98 on together. All 5 of us will pass that controller around. It's a 2-player game, Tekken 3. We fucked Tekken 3 up. All of my, I'm talking about from my mama, my daddy, my big brother, my big sister, me, my little sister, and my little brother. If you old enough to play, you played. And we bust that bitch down. Just like dominoes and shit, but that's another story. But that Tekken was the first like family game. That's why I play games with my son right now. That's why I got the PS5 right now for my son. That's why he got the PS5. I got the PS5. We play games together like from PS3. He was born in 2011, so the first PS that I played with him was PS3. He got the PS3. I bought the PS4. He got the PS5 now. Cause my daddy played it. He bought us the PlayStation, nigga. But back to the music. Back to the music. A nigga in that bag that I thought was games was Juvenile, 400 Degrees, Mystical, Ghetto Fabulous, Rough Riders Volume 1. On my mama. Those were the 3 CDs in that bag that I thought was games. And like I say, my mama and my daddy, they both played good, man. If I tell you my mama and daddy, 90s, when we stayed on 44, music repertoire, like I say, Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life, Juvenile, 400 Degrees, Mystical, Ghetto Fabulous, Rough Riders Volume 1, Eve, First Lady, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, 8 Ball and MJG, In My Lifetime, Scarface, I can't remember what Scarface album it was, but never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. My daddy had a V8 Silverado on them things with the 3-tone paint with the everything, bro. We used to think my daddy shit was raggedy, bro, cause we used to hear it down the block, but daddy shit pull up, and we knew, oh, daddy, come on, clean up. I swear to God on my mama. But a nigga getting older and noticed, like, boy, daddy shit was running, boy. Daddy had a V8, and he sold that truck after they got married. My mom and daddy got married in 96. After they got married, my daddy sold that truck, and we moved to Miramar, bro.
All right, B-Lo. We back. We back at the crib, though, for now. This ain't nothing. All right. Yeah. This is a short walk. This one right here, man.
Well, we born and raised. We done lost so much out here. We lost a lot, but we stronger than ever. We got kids out here. We got family we gotta take care of. This Overtown, where anything can go down at any time.
Come get on the camera for me. Not that camera, but the good camera. Not a bad camera, a good camera.
This my boy P. Rose, real gangster, real OG, bro. When niggas call themselves OGs, bro, this a real OG.
Nah, it's a good camera, ain't no bad camera, it's a good camera, man. When niggas say OG, you know what the niggas talking about.
What you got going?
P. Rose, a real fucking OG.
You making a tip or thing, what?
Nah, no TikTok, none of that bullshit. This a real documentary.
Oh, okay.
About
Yeah,
nigga,
well, get it on there.
shit. Yeah, G-Code, like, this a real OG.
Where I'm gonna see it on?
You can see it on YouTube. You can see it that bitch. If I put on my Instagram, you gonna see it. You can see it on any of them places, bro. But this real nigga shit. Ain't none of that sucker shit. None of TikTok, none of that bullshit. But this a real OG, a real gangster, bro. Not none of that sucker shit. What niggas call OG, they homeboy that's
You said living legend one time.
That
You got
too.
it?
That too. A living legend. We say
got it.
that
I got
too,
to
bro.
go.
G-Code, bro. Yeah,
Go to California, you can go to
we finna go right here and sit. We're gonna do a nighttime interview. You heard me? Nighttime in the trenches. Letting nigga know what time it is, how good a nigga living in the trenches. We finna do this shit in the nighttime, bro. On my mama, boy. We finna do this shit in the nighttime. In the trenches, bro. You heard me? And he doing many a nighttime interviews, but this might be your first nighttime interview over town. Yeah, it's a nighttime interview.
that part. Channel 7, Playboy.
Hold on, get the cutest couple over town right here.
And the sweetest.
Joe and Teresa.
And the lovers.
They'll really
years.
show you how to. He love her! She love her! He love her!
Check this out.
Hey, bro!
Hey, check this out.
They don't never do that out here!
Hey, check this out.
Bro, they don't never do that! That's what I want to see.
He's the
doing.
counselor.
Nah, I'm the mediator counselor, the couples counselor. The boy, listen, boy, they keep me in line too though. But that's what I want to see y'all doing.
He talking about he got to get his life together. He already got to get it. He got to get it in order.
What I told you, I say every day. I gotta get my life together.
He already together. You got to get it in order.
Be like a real nigga.
You got to get your life together. You already got to get it. Just put it in order.
This nigga right here, this is my brother-in-law. This is my brother. He was my brother before that, but he really became my brother when my brother linked up with his sister. We made the bloodline official, bro. And he can't do no wrong in my eyes. Hopefully, I can't do no wrong in his eyes.
We have fuck ups and
we have all that, but
that shit don't matter about that.
That's what I say. Like, he can't do no wrong in my eyes, and hopefully, I can't do no wrong in his eyes. He my family. Like, nigga ain't trying to glorify nothing, but boy, this what it is, bro.
Nigga gotta eat until they get about this motherfucker.
You feel me? And watch this shit. Watch when a nigga get up out this shit and what a nigga do. Watch what a nigga do when they get up out this shit. But that's what we all doing, bro. At the end of the day, that's what we all doing, bro. Nigga all trying to eat, like, and niggas eating. I can't explain it, bro, but on my time, T-Money respect the vibe, bro. T-Money want us all to win, bro.